Sweetness, berries, and of course, peeled bananas. Market cap is always a touchy subject, in crypto especially. Market cap is also a touchy subject in the world of stonks. Why? It's because people who are holding bags assume you are a hater. I am also holding bags. I am long crypto. We are on this journey together. This is a Peppy riding a train. Very old, grungy, 1990s Super Nintendo graphic style. You know, I want you to understand something. When I tell you this, it's for your own good. Do you want to lose or do you want to win? I want to win. Knowledge is power. Market cap is important. You can sit here and tell me market cap doesn't matter. Are you in all the telegrams with me? Every single kid, girl, squirrels and ducks say, what's the market cap? What's the market cap? They all think about it. They all talk about it. They all know about it. Let's continue. Market cap is important. During a bull market, people will say to ignore it because it can be faked. But I have some examples here for you. For example, YouTube views. You can fake YouTube views. Does that mean if you can fake a few, let's go ignore every video you ever watch a view from? Same as Twitter. Twitteroonies, you can fake likes and engagement. Does that mean, oh, well, never look at it? Your eyes naturally look at it. You do look at it. Like if you saw 100,000 likes on a post, you're like, wow, I wonder why that's popular. You do naturally. What about your body weight? We can even fake your body weight. We can do tricks. You can add stuff, add heavier clothes, play with water manipulation. They do this for fights. You can fake your body weight. Does that mean if you're a doctor and someone comes in as a patient, oh, well, look at this dude. He's 350 pounds, can't breathe up the steps. Okay, you know, he could be faking his weight. Jeez, let's never look at weight. See the point? We can even fake your identity, friends. Does that mean, oh, well, you know, let's just never look at anybody's identity? You can't go about the world just saying, because a few things can be faked, everything is fake. Because we can't fake our friendship. That's why you press my belly button and then you press your own belly button. We are talking about the market cap column here in Coin Recto and Coin Market Crap. It is what it is, man. I don't make the rules. They exist and they're here. It's true, friends. We can't ignore it. We're going to use it to our advantage. I don't think it's wise to ignore market cap. I don't care. Not even I think it's wise. So, friends, I'm being very gentle here. Let me just put it to you straight, okay? You're going to have to hear it to me now. You're an idiot if you ignore market cap. That's it. I don't want you to be an idiot. Don't do this. I don't like putting people down. I don't even like using that word, but I have to be very mean to you. You're a doodlehead. You're a doodlehead and you're a poo-poo face and you're a caca. You smell like smelly caca if you ignore market cap. I can't put this to you any other way. That's it. I've thrown all three slings at you. You got to look at it. That doesn't mean make every decision off it, but you got to look at it. How can you call someone a doctor if they don't check the weight of somebody? Ah, well, golly gee, he could have faked his weight. How do I know he's not wearing a fat man suit? How do I know he's really 350 pounds? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. You just got to think about what's the likelihood that everybody's faking it. You got to investigate, okay? So, look at this. Market cap is important, even though some of it can be faked. And I'd like to tell you something. You know the NASDAQ, friends? The NASDAQ had the tech stock rally in 2001, the 1990s. Why do you think a bubble was formed at the top? There was a narrative. There was a narrative formed, friend. There's going to be a book. There's going to be an open book, the narrative. The narrative was the internet's going to change the world. How's it going to change the world? Okay, it's going to improve valuations. All right, what does that mean? It means we're going to make infinite money. And you're like, okay, I follow all the steps, but where does the infinite money part come from? They say, it doesn't matter, we're going to adopt all the world. You go, okay, you want to see it first. Valuations went through the roof. All my American friends, valuations, price to earnings, PE ratio. Just to let you know, friends, PE means price to earnings. What they want to do is they want to find out how much value is the share relative to the money they make. They use a standard formula. Another way to look at it, this number, the number is how many years you need to wait to recoup your investment. That's right. So if you have a PE of 20, PE of 20 equals 20 years to make it all back. So that's a 5% yield. So when I say make it all back, it's in the profits of the company. So if the company was worth $100 billion and you got a PE of 20, well, it's making $5 billion per year. That's its earnings. So if you just, 5 times 20 years, you're going to get $100 billion. You make back the value of the company. That's how you get it. Have you heard of a little company called Tesla, run by an unknown man called Elon Musk? You ever heard of it, right? Tesla? Its PE is 78. All right, 78. Have a look at that. Look at this number, 78. You know, 78, friends, that's larger than 77. That means for every dollar you put in a Tesla, you buy the share. So for every dollar you buy the share, you'll make back your money in 78 years. Congratulations. Now, people from the stock world, there's more nuance than that. People from the stocks world will say, this is stupid. We are growing. Yes, the PE is 78 today, but it's going to be much less in the future because the earnings is going to get bigger. Remember, price over earnings, price divided by. So if you make the earnings part bigger, the whole number gets smaller. You're like, okay, the valuation gets more in line. But this is what they always say at the top of bull markets. You got to get somebody in. There's always a narrative formed. Always. Tesla. Look. Let me tell you something, all right? Tesla defied gravity. Yes, Tesla went up, all right? Does this mean, I'm just going to ask you this, okay? If you were teaching children, okay, I want you to invest for the next 20 years. Unfortunately, God's going to take me away very soon. I'm not going to be on earth for long, so I've got to give you these lessons and principles. Are you going to tell your children, never look at PE ratios because Tesla went up and it defied gravity once? Habib and Habibis. There's like 2,000 stocks out there. There's a lot of poop and stocks out there. We haven't gone to crypto, right? Crypto and stocks. I don't think it's wise to tell people because something defied gravity once in its life, let's just throw everything out. You don't get through life like that, friends. You keep an open mind that everything can happen. And I've understood that. That's why I make all these videos to share with you Metcalfe's law, network effects, and how everything was growing and how it all applies. But you're starting to understand the point here. There's something bigger at play. So market cap in crypto is that touchy subject. At the top of bull markets, friends, just to let you know, right? So there's parallels here. You know, at the top of bull markets, when everyone was saying Tesla's too expensive, meet Kevin, one of the biggest YouTubers, got like 2 or 3 million YouTube subscribers plus, huge. Everybody else was saying, you're not doing the valuations wrong. Valuations don't matter the way you think it does. We have too much growth. That's what they're saying. They're basically saying, turn a blind eye to market cap. That's what they're actually saying in an indirect way. They're saying, don't worry about the market cap. Don't worry about how many number of shares there are out there. We're making the money is growing out faster and faster. Effectively, what they're doing, do you want me to translate to you in crypto? To translate in crypto, let's go to the Bitcoin chart. It's all of us watching Bitcoin go from 10K to 50K. And it's us saying, don't worry about the liquidity required for Bitcoin to flip gold. Don't worry about that because they're printing money so fast that it is overflowing. So they print money, it goes to a scum bank, another scum bank, another scum bank, and it's going to land in crypto. But they're printing money so fast, this waterfall is going to come faster and faster. We're growing so fast. And how can you argue with them? You have green monthly candles, Habib. Look at this. Green. Whoa. How can you argue with that? You can't. If you do argue with that, you are seen as a heretic. Market cap matters. So you just got to take it in conjunction with other stuff. So yes, don't just look at market cap and say, oh, I'm never going to buy or I am going to buy. That's not the point, okay? If you're going to play that game with yourself, you're never going to make it. That's why I'm telling you, use it in combination with number of users in the crypto ecosystem and also the liquidity. Number of users. For example, Bitcoin has 220 million holders. Ethereum has 500,000 daily active users. Right? There's so much more to uncover. Cardano has 50,000 daily active users, 40 to 50. Dogecoin used to have 480,000 people holding the coin back in 2014. Now it has 4.8 million. It's roughly a 10x user base increase, and then its price went up 100x. We can go on and on and on. But I just want you to remember, Bitcoin maxis did it the best. Bitcoin maxis, all of them, God bless their hearts. Everything's a game. We're trying to get them to print money and buy our bags because we're in the new financial system. This is them. We are here, okay? We are trying to get them. Look, firstly, they're already printing money and it's doing circles. And some of the money comes in our bucket and we get a bit bigger, right? Our circle gets a bit bigger. So we're just telling them, hey man, you better keep coming in. Look, this circle's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then we're trying to induce FOMO to the traditional finance system. So this is TradFi. This is the scum banking system. This is the corrupt SEC. This is all JP Morgan and all the other family names I'm not going to name because I don't want to end up in a body bag. Okay, that's all these people do in their circle jerk of fiat system. We're just trying to tell them, you better come on in before everybody else does. That's what the Bitcoin maxis are doing. So when Bitcoin maxis say, ignore market cap because Bitcoin has no top since the US dollar has no bottom, it's fatal to you. Why? Because the government doesn't come and save us on the way down. All right, it's just us alone in the woods here. Okay? They don't protect crypto. They don't print money to come save crypto because we're not part of that financial system. But that's why there's money to be made. That's why we have an advantage. That's why you're my friend. That's why crypto moves the way it does. Now, the volatility is getting less, but it is what it is. That's why everybody's in altcoins. We're here for the casino. We're here for the super powerful network effects. But please, market cap matters. And yes, you want to look at liquidity. Of course, that matters too. The bids and the offers. Look at them all together. But please don't think that it's never going to matter. Okay, if it never truly mattered, then why are returns diminishing? Why is it harder to go from 200,000 people to a million? That's a 5x. Why is it harder to do that instead of going from 5,000 people to 25,000 people? By the way, those are the numbers for Hex. So for example, Hex, started off 5,000 people. It grew to about 200K holders, right? 200,000 holders, okay? You know what I mean? So, and this is about same for Pulse X. So these are rough numbers. You don't have to get them exact, but see, so growing, if you want to do this, 200 on 15, this is why if you want the same returns in Pulse and Pulse X as Hex, you got to increase your user base by 40x. So you went from 5,000 to 200,000, you increased it by 40x. Now you got to do another 40x. Well, you got to think about this, okay? Bitcoin wasn't able to do it because, Bitcoin, same thing. So, but look, I've got to be very sensitive with you guys because, and squirrels and ducks and women and ladies and grandmas, grandpas, just got to tell you, people will chop this up and they're going to say, aha, he doesn't want you to win. He wants you to get off the horse, blah, blah, blah. Wrong. But, it is what it is. I mean, I just want you to be prepared, okay? Because I got a little peanut brain. Here. Just you got to be prepared for this, okay? Because when the green candles come, they're going to say any narrative they want, and they can, just to keep you in. And when I mean I mean the crowd. The crowd is, you got to think of it as like one organism, okay? Because we're all part of the crowd. We are the crowd, but we all want to stay in. So that voice, that inner voice and outer voice, symbiotic, they're going to be telling you market cap doesn't matter. Look how big we grew. They don't know what they're talking about. So you're going to have 1,000 voices telling you, but eventually top signals are going to come. And eventually, you're going to have to make a decision, okay? Do you want to go home to the party? Or do you want to go make a new party? Unfortunately, this is the reality of the situation, friends. So it's not easy when you see 500,000 people telling you to hold and you're doing the right thing and you've come so far. It's not easy at all. I'm just telling you, hey, you learned something today, didn't you? You are friendlier, wiser, and kinder. Tell mum and dad we love and appreciate them. We're hungry for some peanuts. I'm going to catch you in the next one.